written. Okay, you just started. So basically, for the first question, the essence of verbal communication comprise three things. One is verbal, oral, one is written, and the other one is sign language. So only these three can convey holistic and exact messages. So personally, I feel much easier while I'm communicating face to face instead of texting. Even I use emojis because emojis are substitutes of nonverbal communication. So for verbal communication, there are some rules. First of all, you need to maintain eye contact. You need to use a easy language, and you need to monitor the other person you communicate nonverbal communication signals. So when we put all together, the verbal communication becomes more meaningful and understandable. So texting would be much difficult to communicate. It can cause some misunderstandings sometimes. So, emojis are more personalized and more intimate relation for intimate relationships, not for everyone. So while you are texting a person who is not a close friend to you, you never use emojis, and it makes the communication more formal. If you want to convey an informal communication, you need to use emojis. So emojis are the substitute of nonverbal communication. So that's why I prefer to use face to face talking instead of texting, instead of emailing. For your second question, how the emojis, GIFs, or stickers help you show your feeling when texting. So it makes everything easier. Just like I said, the GIFs and stickers and emojis are the substitute of nonverbal communication, and we cannot think verbal communication without nonverbal communication. So verbal communication is the communication we use our sensors and nerves. And in order to reach this communication, the nonverbal communication is very vital. So gifts, stickers, and the other things makes me more comfortable while I'm texting. So for your third question, have you ever been misunderstood because of a text message? What happened? So yeah, during my renting my apartment, so many times I text back and forth with my agent, and sometimes felt myself a bit offended, and she felt herself offended, and kinda um, a bit, the communication turned into a bit distant communication because lack of stickers, lack of emojis.
Yeah.
So it was difficult to wrap up the things in terms of our relationship. So of course she was my agent, but also she is my wife's close friend. So that misunderstanding could cause a deterioration of relationship in terms of my wife too. Do you change the way your text depending on your moods, happy, angry, sad? No, never. So my mood is always stable, and I don't remember I expressed my sadness or rage to anyone through texting. So the last question, do you think texting makes people more emotionally open or more emotional distant? It's up to the relationship, you know. So we cannot say that the texting cause distance or makes the relationship closer. So it's up to the relationship. So uh, if you use substitutes to nonverbal communication as gifs, emojis, and the other things, you can make your text more meaningful and understandable and emotional. So what you want to attribute on your words, it is in your hands.
Professor, do you believe that like texting gives you more time to frame what you want to say in a formal way, or it is maybe it gives you more time to make it look how you want without hurting someone feeling? Is that true?
Yeah, it's a difficult question. So in-person communication always make the relationships meaningful. You remember the COVID-19 pandemic? We isolated ourselves from outside world. We just engage in our daily routines with our families, no friends, no interaction, nothing. And it made us a bit savage, and it caused too much mental health problems across the world. If you want to gain from time, texting, yes, gives that freedom, but the communication is basically a human interaction, and this human interaction needs more effort. So I strongly believe that texting is just something should be in emergency, instead of, if you have a free time, just give a call and talk, and arrange a meeting and talk. So I remember the COVID-19 pandemic. After second year, the mental health issues exploded around the world because of this isolation. And we shouldn't isolate ourselves from the other people.
I do have one more question, sorry. Is it true that texting improves writing or no?
uh, it's depends on your purpose. If you are very obsessed about grammar, you can improve your grammar using texting. But I'm receiving tons of texts in a day from my friends. Some of them are US born, Canadian born. Too much grammar mistakes I see. So,
So I have a question like, what advice would you give to someone to avoid emotional misunderstandings when texting?
oh, it's so difficult. So, okay, there is a model. Name is Triangle of Meaning. Triangle of
Yeah.
Meaning refers to the communication model, which starts with a thought and then symbol and then reference.
Yeah.
That means uh, my thoughts. Imagine we are living in an apartment together, and I'm coming to you and I'm saying, "Hey, I thought to have a dog." Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of dog did you imagine?
Sorry.
What kind of dog did you imagine?
A dog, like a real
It's
dog?
yeah, it's dog.
Describe the
It's a
dog
puppy
for me.
figure.
Okay, puppy means baby. Okay, but what kind of?
Paparian.
Mm.
It's like a small breed of dogs.
Small.
Paparian, Professor, is a white
Yeah,
color of Pomerian.
Okay, give me a breed. Give me a breed. German Shepherd, a
Yeah, it's a
Pug,
Pomerian. It's a breed.
Brie.
yeah.
Yeah, Pomerian.
Okay, but I imagined a Jack Russell.
Oh,
So you see, I just mentioned my thought to you, and you imagined another thing different than mine, different than my
yeah.
imagination. So I need to put a reference here. I'm thinking to have a dog which is small for an apartment and short hair to clean up easily, and a puppy. This is more clear, right? So we need
Yeah.
to clarify everything while we are texting to avoid any misunderstandings. This is triangle of meaning, and then this triangle of meaning makes the communication more meaningful and prevents any misunderstandings.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all, Professor. Like, we are done with our questions, and thank you
Mhm.
so much
Thank you.
that you
Anyway,
attended our meeting.
If you have any more detail about our questions, can you just explain us? Any advice?
in terms of your questions,
Yeah, any advice?
mm, so what's your purpose to ask these questions first?
Uh,
Triangle of meaning.
no, no, no. Just uh,
And
it's just
advice for
normal
life.
question.
Like, any better advice for our future or our life with
I
this subject?
Yeah.
don't know. Okay. Just try to be yourself and always talk in triangle of meaning.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Professor.
Thank you,
Thank
Professor.
you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.